be moving from Juventus at the end of the season and going to Fiorentina. Suggested there would be a bit of a break-up in the Italian team. Handball. That's Whelan. And Brio starting to come forward, and the first shots of Juve. Grobbelaar are poised. Most of the threat is coming on his right-hand post, although Boniek goes first. Platini gets up, away by Gillespie, only to Scirea. Cabrini. And away by Beglin. Rush holding his right arm somewhat awkwardly. Darvish and Briesky, who's been doubtful with a knee injury, didn't seem too happy in that challenge. Douglas. Douglas looking for what would be his 21st goal in his 80th European match. Platini. Cabrini. And the free kick given, although Rossi was always falling. And he turned into Neil. Platini. Boniek. Platini. Well played by Alan Hansen. Nice to see Alan Hansen leading a counter. If he plays for an Italian team, he'd be an excellent libero. He has the ability to come forward from the back. He's a spare defender. Here's Rush. Douglas. Possible shooting chance, didn't seem to want it. Walk. He did. It's a goal kick. First real goal attempt coming precisely on the 15-minute mark. Favaro. Nickel. If he intended that, it suddenly created a lot of space. This is Neil. Four waiting. Well claimed. Tardelli. '31 in September. Played 78 times for Italy. And the Swiss referee being very precise as to where he wants the throw to be taken. Boniek gets away with it. It's a little dangerous. Got Cabrini available. Rossi, Briesky and Platini all forward. Platini coming to take over. And Boniek continued the run and ran straight into Neil. Tardelli. Platini. Bonini. Looking for the return. Hansen was between the two. And just like gesturing and waving of arms by Boniek and Alan Hansen. Brio. Not the best of challenges by Ronnie Whelan. Shidea. Happy to report that there is calm all around the ground. The riot police to the goal to our right have been able to withdraw and sit down, and indeed some of them at least are watching the match. And they're watching Bonini. Offside against Rossi. Hansen. 2 up, 4 in midfield for Liverpool. Gillespie. Neal. Hansen. Very much the European pace of football. Nickel. Walsh. Teasing Favreau a bit. Rio's header. Neal and Walsh not reading each other's mind. Boniek wants obstruction for that. It's quite unbelievable. Pole, incidentally, who leaves here after the match and is being flown by a private jet played by Mr. Agnelli, who is the backer of Juventus. He's flying to Pisa and on eventually to play for Poland in the World Cup in Albania tomorrow. Rush. Nickel. Walsh trying to get walked through. And here's Steve Nickel. Ronnie Whelan unmarked on the far post. And he's pulling away. The cross was a disappointing one. Cabrini couldn't keep it in. Certainly, I think it's fair to say that there are good signs that both sides are prepared to go out on attack. Too many European finals have been decided by the only goal in recent years. Good play by Walsh. Good try too. So much wanted to play in this match. And thought on Monday that his chance had gone because of his stomach muscle injury. Platini. Boniek. Tardelli. Briaski. Signed from Genoa last summer, cost £1.2 million. The highest in the transfer merry-go-round that happens each summer in Italy. It's Boniek. Could be involved this time. Looking for the return from Platini. Good play by Steve Nickel. Nickel and Cabrini. And a bit of pushing by Antonio Cabrini. Neal to take the free kick. Walsh and Rush on the edge of the box. Changing positions but not markers. Tardelli. And that's a Liverpool corner. Kenny Dalglish to take the first corner of the contest. Nickel has come across to the near post. Gillespie is up as well. Another corner off Favreau. Walsh putting away to the far post. Rush has come further across. Gillespie, good claim again. Although he lost it for a second. I think he was fouled, the goalkeeper. But he was very positive in coming for the ball. We're halfway through the first half. No score. And if you've joined us late, the match kicked off very late because of problems in the crowd, which resulted, I'm sorry to say, in death and injury. Players finally coming onto the pitch to try and lift a very sad occasion. Kick-off was delayed for 1.5 hours. Here's Bonini to Tardelli. To Boniek. All a little bunch, and there were 2 players offside for Juventus. Rush. Turning comfortably away from Brio, and there are certain areas of the field where Brio is quite happy to let him turn and go away. Whelan, and Brio forced to come and collect him and concede a free kick. Five Liverpool players in the area of the far post. Rush moving further away to make the 5th, and then changes his mind, comes the other way. It was marked then by Tardelli. Agrees to take it. Trying obviously for the top corner.
Well, I must say that when I first saw the pace of the front runners of Juventus, I was particularly worried because it was quite ominous. But nevertheless, as the game has worn on, I found that Paul Walsh and Ian Rush have found lots and lots of time to collect the ball, and they are very, very tightly marked. Walsh in particular seems particularly confident and is enjoying this match.
Rossi pushes out to Jim Beglin. Hansen. Tardelli. Platini. Looking for the return. And Rossi was waiting for the bounce. Free kick was given, but taken from 10 yards further forward. Frenchman Michel Platini makes an observation which presumably a Swiss would have understood. Seems to me that most Swiss can speak at least 3 languages, and a 4th that nobody can understand, called Swiss German. Tardelli will take the kick from the proper place, and Walsh makes a rather untidy and unnecessary challenge on the captain of France. He takes the kick from about 4 yards further forward this time. Tardelli. And Dalglish to tidy up. And Platini none the worse for wear, but Bruce Grobbel are waiting to be sure of that fact. Horsch, Nickel, Neal. And Walsh are judged to have moved too soon. Juventus coming through to the final by beating Yves Tampere of Finland. 6-1 on aggregate. Obviously getting 3 in the first game. 6-2 against Grasshoppers of Zurich. 3-1 against Sparta Prague. They won 3-0 at home and lost away. And then 3-2 against the French champions Bordeaux, winning 3-0 at home. And getting through with a bit of a scrape away where they lost 2-0. Brio, Tardelli, Neal, always available if he sees an attacking possibility. Here's John Walk, a bit more room behind him than he realised. Dalglish trying to chip a goalkeeper who'd started to move forward, but a man considered as being the favourite as the future manager of Liverpool has not found his touch yet from free kicks and chips. Dalglish. Sure, incidentally, an announcement will be made on Friday about the management position. Tardelli starting to pinch a few yards, and Mr. Dana waving him back. Rossi. Beglin. Good spin. Well used. Dalglish. Marco Tardelli made it his. Neil getting rather caught. And this is Briaschi. Rossi to his right. Boniek further over. Briaschi loses control. And it cost him everything.